Hi, welcome to Qlikview. Today we'll be discussing about Qlikview introduction, architecture, and how Qlikview differs from the existing BI tools. Okay, so so coming to the contents, we'll be discussing about what is Qlikview and how it works, and what are all the functionalities it has, and what is the underlying mechanism of Qlikview, and other features and comparison with traditional BI tools, and architecture and its components. So how the components will work together and how the process flow will works and the licensing mechanism. And coming to the Qlikview, so the Qlikview is a new generation BI tool, so which will provide insights to the users on the fly. So whereas coming to the traditional BI tools, those are developer driven, and here the insights are user driven. And coming to its capabilities, it's an unbeatable uh, capabilities holding technology, I can say. So you can define a BI tools era after Qlikview, or or else before Qlikview. So after Qlikview, all the BI tools has been migrated to in memory. So Qlikview has in memory means whatever the data you're putting into Qlikview and trying to do analysis, that is available on the RAM. So you can experience seamless and very fast calculations. And Qlikview is a market leading BI tool. So it is leading the magic quadrant from the past 5 years in the BI category. And it works on the basis of associative concept. As I told you earlier, it is completely on in-memory technology. So whatever the amount of data you're putting on, so it will be loading it into RAM, and you can see the seamless calculations through RAM only. So whereas it will also uses cache along with the RAM efficiently to provide insights and calculations on the fly to the users. So as I told you, the traditional technologies will work with developer driven or IT driven. So once they define the hierarchy of interactions, user has to follow it. For example, so assume there is a hierarchy region to state, product, and salesperson. Suppose if you want to select salesperson 3 who is there in the region 3, so you need to start from region 3, state 3, and again product 3 and salesperson 3. So this is how it works. Whereas in Qlikview, if you want to select salesperson 3, you can directly select salesperson 3. So the remaining selections will change accordingly. Suppose if you want to select another state which is not belongs to the particular salesperson, you just select the state which you want to select. The remaining will adjust according to your selections. So here the selections are user driven, means what are the insights are generated through your selection or user driven. And whereas coming to the traditional, these are IT driven. Once it has been defined, so you don't have you'll not be in a position to change them. If you want to change, it will get months time. Suppose if you want to build a simple application with a traditional BI tool, it will take months time to get into production. So by the time, so you will lose the business, or else you may lose opportunity to improve your business or to implement some strategies. But whereas in Qlikview, your insights will be driven or insights will be developed and hand out to the end user within weeks of time with the cost effectiveness as well. And so it will work completely on agile model, so that you can implement as many changes as you want. So coming to the other features, it is also having inbuilt ETL tool, which no other technology or no other BI technology tools are having. So you name it anything, whether it is a Tableau or else OBI, anything. So Qlikview has inbuilt ETL tool which will saves money for some small scale or middle scale enterprises. So it is having rich set of ETL features as well, so that you don't have to purchase another BI supporting ETL tool. Okay, so because it has an inbuilt ETL tool, it is also having a rich set of data sources connectivity. So you can connect with multiple data sources to fetch your transactional data for doing analysis. Okay, so and it is also compressed data 10 times to the original size. Suppose if you have 100 GB of data, it will compress the data into 10 GB, and it is also having a rich set of visualizations, and the visualizations are not limited to the Qlikview provided visualizations. There are other extensions object which we can say means, so other than Qlikview there are vendors who will build these things. There are some free visualization to extensions available in the market. You can use them as well. And for the authorization and authentication, there is a centralized access control mechanism which is provisioned by Qlikview. So you can use that to control users not to access a particular data field or particular chart and or particular visualization sheet. So it is highly, I can say, configurable access control mechanism which is available with Qlikview. And coming to the accessibility, so you can access the Qlikview applications through any device which is having a browser, and it is also provide offline analysis through iPad application. So these are all the major things. And coming to the manageability of applications, it provides enterprise class architecture, and you can also it will also provide as I discussed, it will also provide flexibility in implementing the changes, so it will take very less time, we can say in weeks only. So there is professional support from QlikTech, and as well as I can say a good developer community is available. So there is no other technology partner or technology vendor is providing this kind of developer community. So you post the questions whatever you have in your mind, they'll answer you in multiple scenarios. So there are already available some thoughts and its answers as well, so you can go through them as well. So coming to the Qlikview architecture, there are three components majorly. One is Qlikview desktop, another one is server, and other one is publisher. Okay, so the publisher and server will be available through a single package, but you need to purchase license for both differently. So the Qlikview desktop is a developer console which will be used for developing the dashboards or Qlikview applications, I can say. Once you develop the application, you will deploy them in server, and users can access the applications which are deployed in server through means of a web portal called as access point. And here the publisher role is very crucial. So it is useful for fetching data from data sources, and will host the applications in server on timely basis. So you can automate the data refreshing through publisher, and also it will distribute the application to the server with access control embedded format. So coming to the licensing, there are three modules which are to be considered while licensing. One is desktop. So if you want to develop an application, you should have a license. So the desktop license will be provisioned in through two ways. One is through leasing, another one is to desktop cal. Desktop cal is nothing but it's a license which will be having a key with a control number. So you have to enter the key and control number in Qlikview desktop, so that it will fetches the license information from server, and you can use it for developing. And the one is leasing. So once you buy a server, they'll give you some name cals, so you can lease license from server if you have a named cal available in the server. Okay, and if you lease license to the desktop, you will be allowed to develop the application for 30 days. So after that, again, you need to lease license. So, and here coming to the server, so server is available with publisher in combined, but you have to purchase license differently for both server and publisher. Okay, so if you are buying server, you'll be getting some cals along with that server license as well. So the cals number will be depending on your deal with QlikTech. Okay, so coming to the cals, so the cals are client access licenses. Okay, so if user wants to access a dashboard from access point or from Qlikview server, there should be a license available for that accessibility. So that will be provisioned through cals. There are four types of cal typically. One is named cal, another one is document cal, and third one is session, and the last one is usage cal. So named cal is a super cal, I can say. So this is used for leasing the license, and you can also assign it to a user so that they can access all the documents which are assigned to that user or which the user has access to for unlimited time. There will be no limit. And the next one is document cal. So document cal is assigned to a particular user for only one document. So the particular user can access the document for unlimited time. It is a document cal. And the third one is session cal. This is for all documents but for limited time. If you assign sorry, there is no assignment is available for session cal, so you can't assign a session cal to a particular user. So if a session cal is available, so and a user is logged in, he can able to see all the documents whatever to whichever the document he has access to for 15 minutes. So once his 15 minutes is completed, the cal will be transferred to second cal. So the second session cal consumption will start from 16th minute onwards, but user will feel seamless flow from one session cal to the second section cal consumption. Okay, next one is usage cal. So this is one document for limited time. Okay, so depends on the scenarios, depends on the usage. Users and enterprises will buy the licenses on their usage basis. So this is how licensing mechanism will work. So from the next session onwards, we will see actual implementation of Qlikview and how the Qlikview desktop will looks like, and what are all the components are available in. What are all the menus available in Qlikview desktop, and each and every menu will have some specific functionalities and options. So we'll be discussing them in detail in future sessions. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.